Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Sonic Heroes. Last time we made our way through Hanging Castle, Mystic Mansion here as Team Rose, and this episode, we're finishing off their story here in Egg Fleet.
You fools must all have a death wish. Witness this invincible battleship built by the hands of a genius. Its power unmatched throughout the universe.
If you want to fight, you've got one. Let's get that floating. We're flying so high. It's kind of scary.
I see nothing but clouds. Better not fall off.
Good advice, Big. We'll do our best to not fall off. If we go ahead and take the top half here, we get ourselves some nice goodies, get ourselves some extra rings, which is always helpful. But if you just go ahead and take the balloon, well, you get more. That's pretty much all the top half is. I always like the beginning of Egg Fleet here, no matter what team I'm playing as, because there's so many alternate paths. So you can always get yourself a lot of goodies, or you just ignore all of it. And it's pretty cool. Now right here, I want to go ahead and showcase this. If you just go ahead and do a belly flop and then fly with your flight character, you can actually just skip this first fan. But I'm going to go ahead and activate it anyways, just because I'm right here. So let's go ahead and hit this switch. It's funny, you activate that one fan down there, then you have to hit another switch to immediately activate another fan. So you have to activate two fans to actually do anything in this level. It's kind of weird. Now right here, I'd like to go ahead and do a belly flop, just because if I do that, it's weird. It actually gives me more speed. It's just because of, well, simply put, the speed I can get is because I'm falling down and I'm canceling right out of it. So that's pretty useful. So if this thing can do something, there you go. Now I just kill him easily. I don't know why I got stunned by there. Hit by apparently something. Now you need to kill that robot in order to activate this fan here, so that was already taken care of. Let's go ahead and fly away. And let's go ahead and swap over to Amy. I kind of forgot to swap back to Big. I just wanted to get myself a level 2 speed character. Although this area would probably be more useful for the flight. I just feel like speed. Let's go over to this rail, and I'm still looking for a key. I haven't found a single key yet. I'd really like one. Like, just really would like a key right now. So one time I actually looked for a key in one of the first areas, and there it is. So if you just wait to the very end here, you go ahead and get yourself a free key. But if you fly up here, you get yourself apparently 2 shields. And also, I clipped through the bottom of that platform. Sure! Sonic Heroes, where the physics don't make sense. Sure thing. I get 2 shields that go through floor. Whatever works. Then again, there are some very weird physics. I haven't shown it, but if you think that the only flight character on this team is Cream the Rabbit, you'll be wrong, because Big himself can actually fly. It's a weird glitch that he can go ahead and do, but the character is actually able to fly, using a glitch called Power Formation Flight. It was a glitch I was talking about last part during our special stage run. So basically, with this glitch, you just go ahead and keep on belly flopping, cancel out of it, and then you fly, basically. It's a weird glitch. Then again, it's just, this game's coding, man. It's just a weird game when it comes to programming. Then again, what Sonic game doesn't have weird bugs, right? It's just weird that you can see Big the Cat just kind of fly in the air. It's a little strange if you ask me. Also, I got another Team Blast, but I haven't had a single moment to use my first one. Now thinking about it, I could use it on the red robot earlier. I just didn't feel like doing it in case I needed it later. Which, that's not really the case. Just how I play. Yeah, we can go ahead and shoot down these cannons with the Thunder Shoot, but there's no real need for me to do that right now, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Also, I did not want to get hit there, so that kind of screwed up things for me. Just gotta be careful here. And we're through. Now, we haven't found one of these yet. This is a turret that has a spring on it. Basically, this is only designed for teams that can belly flop, like Team Rose or Team Chaos. Basically, here you just keep on belly flopping, and doing so, you'll actually raise up the turret. It's a weird mechanic, but it's just another spring, so to say. So that's really all that is. Now, I could go the bottom pathway, or because I'm a flight character, I could just fly. So there's no real need to go down there. And now that we're here, We got a big robot. Let's just go ahead and use Team Blast. I'm not gonna forget I don't have it compared to like last time. So there you go. And now that we did that, we got ourselves some more levels, helps us the points in the end, and we're right here next to the gold ring. So with that, we should have more than enough points for the A rank. No problem.
We're like awesome.
We only have one more stage left with this team, but for now, we got a bonus stage to complete the last one in the game. So, this bonus stage, as you can imagine being the last one, is going to be the hardest one in the game to beat. But luckily, because we're Team Rose, it's not that hard for us to get here. So if we wanted to go ahead and do it again, not too difficult to get here. Then again, this is just for points, it's not like this is a Chaos Emerald, so if we fail this, it's not really that big of a deal. Now if this was one for the Chaos Emeralds, that'd be a different story. So you can see here, they put a lot more spikes around you, so now it's a little bit harder to not get hit, but there's still plenty of gaps between these. It's just the control won't help you, so you can still barely nudge left or right and get hit by a spike. In fact, I almost did again there, that would have been terrible. Let's go ahead and swap over to the power character so we can spread ourselves out. Which didn't work because I ran straight head into these bombs here. Well, head first, I should say. Straight head is not a sentence. Alright, can we stop hitting the bombs, please?
I'll do my best.
Now right here, it's probably best for me not to boost for a little bit, especially because I can't see what's coming. If I can't see what's coming, why boost? Now that I can actually see, boosting time. Now sometimes when you're going really fast in these bonus stages, it's actually better for you to avoid hitting the speed boosters at all costs, because if you hit a speed booster, well, you're going to move actually slower. The top speed doesn't really account for anything here, as you can clearly see by whatever that was. And because of that, the moment that you boost and hit a boost pad, it goes crazy. In fact, I don't know what's going on right now. The mechanics of these special stages are just so weird. All I do is jump while holding the boost button, all of a sudden I'm just sky high, the camera doesn't know what to do. You can clearly tell they put all the attention in the world in these special stages. I mean, seriously, what is going on half the time? I don't even know. Just so much chaos at once. And mind you, this is the layout you have to deal with when you're going for that Chaos Emeralds too, so it honestly helps to go after these special stages your first time through an act, just to learn the design of these special stages. Because if you're not confident enough to get the Chaos Emerald on your first try, especially really fast in the level, it's going to really help to actually know what the heck's going on. Because as you can see, these levels are really disorienting after a while, and they don't fully work. Which is always a good sign. But that was it. That was the final bonus stage we had to go through, so now with that, we should have 2 of the 3 lives from that one, probably. And that should be it. Okay, 3 lives. I figured as much. No way I'm getting 5 out of that one, because I didn't even know what happened half the time. It just threw me around the place. But now we have 1 more level left with this team, the 1 final boss to deal with, and then Team Rose's story is done. So with that said, let's move on to Final Fortress.
Here we are. It's quite overwhelming. I've got to pull myself together.
So this is it. This is the final level. And, well, simply put, it's not too bad. There's a little pulley there you can go ahead and use, but I didn't use it because I don't really need it. And I should be able just to fly right to this. Yes, I can. You want to go ahead and thunder shoot with your teammates, that way you can actually make this. And you're not supposed to be up here, as you can see, but clearly it doesn't matter if you are, because if you get up here, you can just kind of fly around. So I'm just going to go ahead and just drop down here. Even though you're not supposed to be up there, they still keep the 10 ring balloon that's there for other teams. The one thing that seems like it was kind of an oversight for this team here. Not a big deal for us, just because, well, it helps. Now let's just go ahead and do this. And let's just land here. Why not? With some little bit of swagger, as the youngins say. In fact, that sounded so bad, I'm never saying that again. In more ways than one. Let's go ahead and kill the segment robot before I question my life choices anymore. So there, you get some 10 rings down there. Let me see, can I get more? I want the other light. Thank you. Now, I could get that key, but I say no. I don't need it. That was a really, really weird angle to jump at, but sure. Now let's just go ahead and kill this robot. Now I could have leveled that Amy to level 3 here, but I'm actually going to go ahead and give the love to other teams, because there's not as many poles we have to deal with here. So I'll just deal with this as I go. It's not a big deal. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my tornado. I could have used the Rocket Excel there, but I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting that whatsoever. So let's just not do that. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be an extra life in one of these. Let me see. Oh yeah, there it is. Can I please get the extra life? Do I actually have to fly over there? Apparently I do. Now let's just slow down here for a moment. Okay, you could have hit that spring. I didn't do that. Now let me show this. If you fall down, eventually, this thing kind of takes forever to do so. Okay, maybe it won't fall. But there was a second path you can actually fall if you fall down. It's just that apparently that platform doesn't want to fall. Okay, now it does. So, you know what? I'm not going to deal with it. It pretty much just takes you down here. But for some reason, it didn't want to fall when I was standing on it. That was a little weird. The one time you actually want something to fall. And there goes Amy again, saying the Lord's name in vain. I mean, seriously, Sonic Team. Why'd you do that again? I get the appeals somewhat, but it's still a little weird to hear that kind of a phrase in my Sonic game. Let's just go ahead and kill these guys, and oh, would you look at that. Enough for Team Blast. Let's get rid of this thing. This is the last one we have to deal with, and as you noticed, we didn't have to deal with the gold variety of these guys. That was it. So didn't I see it? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I saw myself another one of these cores. Now you want to go ahead and spread out here, so you can go ahead and activate this, and you're out of there. But yeah, we only deal with the red variety of those Eggman robots. We don't deal with the yellow ones whatsoever, the gold ones, which are the tougher variety. They're absent in this team, which makes sense since they're the easy mode of the game. Now, as you saw right there, that was a reference to Sonic Adventure 1, saying that both Big and Amy were on the egg carrier. And that is true. Both these people were on the egg carrier, so they do have previous experience here on the Eggman ships, dealing with all of his enemies and trying to get off. Although Amy was mainly a prisoner and Big decided to fish on his ship, I mean, it was kind of a weirder situation for them compared to the others, but they were still on the battleship.
We're like awesome.
But that was it. That was the final level, so we only have one more thing to do, and that's to beat up Eggman. With that said, let's go ahead and do so that Big can get his frog back, and that Queen can get her Chow back for her own Chow cheese. Let's go ahead and get back Froggy and Chocola.
Dr. Eggman!
Froggy, where are you?
It's your fault that Sonic and I aren't together. You're going to regret this for the rest of your life.
Enough of this! Amy, Creed, time to meet your maker. I'll show you what real evil is.
So we got the Egg Emperor here one final time. So we already know the good strategy here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the, cheap strategy. Just to show how fast this boss can be. Let's get all this crap out of the way first. Waiting on it, and let's get out of here by using Thunder Shoot. Slowly go down, swap over to my power character, wait for him to come over, and then just punch. Then I just fly and Thunder Shoot, and then just hope my teammates stick to his chest. Amy tried. She tried pretty well because we're away to this dialogue. Do that again, and yeah, look at that, it's right at 99. Amy's sticking, and probably one more cycle is needed. Or not, okay, good. Good job, Amy, you did it. You cheesed the boss. Then again, I'm playing as Cream with cheese, so I have to cheese this boss, it just makes sense. But now with that all done, we're done with Team Rosa's story. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with their final cutscene, and then their credits song, Follow Me. I'll see you guys next time for the start of Team Chaotic's story.
Froggy!
Chaos data has been copied.
I'm so glad for you, Cheese. Hey, isn't that Mr. Sonic over there? Aha! I got you, Sonic! Sonic!